Hello, it's Johnny. Today we're going to do a quick demo on the new stuff that's coming out for the arcade build and for a fully loaded one. I have created a different background, and also I fixed all the Neo Geo box art, the 3D box art, and now they're all in the same size and they look pretty good. So this is Neo Geo 84 game, 184 game, and all the box art now are all in the same size. So before we have different size, and let me focus this, boom, different size and stuff, and didn't look. And this is my new background. Mine have a little bit different, some more red on the top and bottom, and same thing here where the line is not touching, and also I have the artwork, and then the animation, so you can see exactly where you at, because you have an animation, it's not moving a whole lot. It's really hard to tell because you think that that's part of the box art. So my animation, so all this box artwork now is exactly the same size, and so it's more, I like it better this way because, and I like the 3D box art because it's cool. It's, you actually feel like you own the physical hardware, so I like that. So they all have the same box art, and I have 184. I do have all the hack that they have given out, and they all work, like World Perfect, not World Perfect, Samurai Showdown X, 5X, and also the hack. I think I put all of them in at the end, so you don't have to like go. Now if you go to the end, you just go to the other direction. It will be quicker than going the direction I'm going. So here's the, or maybe did I put it in order? No, they're all, yeah. This is Samurai Showdown 5 Perfect, and that's a 4, yeah. So all my game is here. Alright, let's see, we go all the way down to the back and show you the last couple of them. Oop. Okay, so this is the Metal Slot 2 Turbo and Samurai Showdown 5X, and then Paw Star hack, and then the Blazing Star hack. Okay, so those 4 are the new one that was added. Alright, so let's go to the Capcom. You got the Capcom, I think is, well, before I think I gave you 87, and now you have 100 of them. And I just want to go over the one that I just added, so you could now there's 2 games that was originally in your arcade. Like this one is actually is a Capcom's game, part of the Capcom list. And also Area 88, that one is being removed from your arcade because it's also part of Capcom, this game. So just let you know that those games have only 2 games that there won't be no duplicate of Capcom in your arcade game. It will be arcade only, no Capcom, no Neo Geo. Okay. All right. So I have added roughly about, yeah, starting, here's the last one, the X-Men. That was the 86 game, and now you have the pocket games added to it. So you roughly have 100 games, but I'm gonna delete 3 of them. That one of the guys say that those games is pretty much the same, So one is the Street Fighter, I think 2 Clone Champion Edition, I think, and there was another one. So there will be 3 of them will be removed from the list, and so you have roughly probably 97 game. So this is like a pocket, like a mini version, but it's actually is more like a kid fighting game. but it's cool. It's a Japanese edition, but it's a fighting game, so it's no big deal. So you got the same type of power, but you get credit whenever you beat up the character, coin and stuff like that. So it's more for the kids, which is cool. And you could like pick weapon. If there's a weapon if there's object on the side, you could pick it up and hit them and stuff like that. All right, and then there's another one called Power Gear Strategy. That's the reason I find out that I was missing game is because I was working on Neo Geo Mini, and I realized the game set is different than the one I have, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm missing games. So what I did is I took the game from Neo Geo Mini list and combine them together in one big list and then sort it in physical ROM name alphabet order. Then I find out the one is duplicate, I deleted out, and the one's missing, I mark it so I let myself know that I was missing. So that's how I came up with and then I went back, I found my ROM list from my original ROM list, and I went back to see what exactly I'm missing, and then that's how I got the extra game, 13 extra game added to the list. So this game you can actually play 3 people in the screen because you got insert coin. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you can pick up the bad guy's opponent object to use it as a weapon. So that's pretty cool. Some of the game is Japanese. There's no English version. Some of them because this is a Japanese game. Some of them they do have English version. So if you know there is, let me know, because this is the Japanese version. But to me, it's no big deal. It's a fighting game. It's not like you have to read a whole lot of stuff. Alright, let's check this out. So if you want to save the game, you just come here and then you just, save the game. Alright. Alright, let's quit. Okay, and then you have Rocket Man 2. Rocket Man 2 is a little bit similar to Mega Man 2. Okay? Now I also have Rocket Man 1. The reason I haven't sorted them out is because I test it and I put it in the back. But so once I'm ready to release it, I'll put them in alphabet order. So you will find them by alphabet order. But right now it's not because I put it in the back, so I know. So Rocket Man 2, the Power Fighter is similar to Mega Man 2, okay, but it's different. It's different name, different Japanese game. Then Street Fighter Zero 2 is also something. It's different, and I was told that Street Fighter Zero 2 is different than Street Fighter Alpha 2, because it actually, the name when you play the game, is actually say Street Fighter Zero, okay. So I don't know. I am not expert on Street Fighter game. I know there are people who play a lot. They know there is a difference in game because some area or something is different. It's like I play with Capcom's game a lot, Captain Commando. So I know, and same thing with the dinosaur. See, this one is Street Fighter Zero 2. Now he was trying to tell me there's another version that is very different, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it to work, so I didn't bother to put it on, which is called the Street Fighter Zero Alpha, and they have also a second version, I think, called Street Fighter Zero Alpha 2. But I couldn't get the Street Fighter Alpha 2 that he wanted to work. So yeah, he said there is a difference in the game. The background is also different too. So, all right. And then we have Street Fighter Zero 3 and Super Muscle Bumper. Then Ultra Eclipse, not a fighting game. And then the Night Warrior. And this one, you've seen this one. This is a wrestling game that actually belongs in Capcom. And same with this one, Area 88. And this one is almost similar to the Mega Drive Wonder Boy. I guess maybe it's called Wonder Boy. I'm not sure. No, not Wonder Boy. Something else. But yeah, this one I've seen it in Sega Genesis. This game, but it's an arcade version. This one is an arcade version. And this one is very similar to Ghost and Golem, but it's Asian version. So the title is Japanese version, and the title is different. So, but it's a very similar game. And Lost World is very similar to Forgotten World, but this is a Lost World. So the picture is different, the icons different, the game is a little bit different, and it's different language too. And then here's Rocket Man 1. A while ago you saw Rocket Man 2. This is a Rocket Man 1, which is similar to Mega Man 1. Okay, so those are the new games that I have added for Capcom. And I also have a fighting a list that was also given to me by Anthony long time ago when he was helping me before he jumped ship. The reason I say he jumped ship because he now he signed up with Telegram. And there's a lot of cool stuff going on over there. A lot of update, a lot of people doing a lot of helping along and adding, suggesting game. So yes, they have more stuff over there out there. I'm only one person, so I can't do every single things and every single request. But they people who's asking for just for Neo Geo and Capcom, and they deliver that new game set. And Anthony is the one who made it happen. So those of you who this is the 33 game that was actually he gave me 31, and I saw some Street Fighter game that should be in part of this because it's a fighting game. So mine is 33. That's about it. It's the same game set that you were looking at a while ago in the Capcom. It just this one is just mostly fighting game. Okay. And I haven't done a whole lot of differences into the other game section, other than arcade is still the same arcade. I haven't done anything or changed anything. So the pictures, I like it because Ninja Turtle is very popular in game. So I'm not going to change a whole lot. They're just going to be the same. It just I'm going to probably create a batch file for those people who do not want to delete the game, because we have some that there's a split feeling about it. There are some people who say I don't want to deal with some game that has sound issue, and there are some people say I could deal with that, I like the game, I want to play it. And so what I'm gonna do is remove it from the game list by giving you an option. Say please remove the arcade game that doesn't play well, and it will remove it and give you a new game list. And then those people who doesn't want to remove it, just keep it the way it is. You don't have to do nothing. So I will be creating that bash file, and so you guys will have the list. Okay. And so you get a chance to choose. And also I wanted to create more animation on my own instead of using other people's animation. They're cute, I like it. Actually, I really like Pac-Man. And but I'll be adding some different ones. So when you go to a different game, you won't get what's not meant to do that. But when you go to a different game, you don't wind up get stuck with the same animation, especially like Super Mario and Sonic. So you will get a different character per each screen instead of the same animation. So that's my goal, is to do that. So you will get so if you go to another arcade, I want to make it where you get different animation each time you go to a different screen. Okay. So that's my my game set on that. Like right now, I'm using YU as for all the arcade fighting, but I wanted to make it where you get another character when you choose arcade. Okay. So those are, so right now you have Mega Man. So all those are the arcade game, and this is the Spider-Man background instead. I like to have a box so you can see the number easier. So if my picture graphic is too dark, I will include a box to it, so it's easier for you guys to see the number better. And this is the other one for the arcade. It's 55 game here. I think that one is the fighting game. And then you have the shooting game here. So I try to create the artwork so that this one is created by me. It's not the best one that I created, but it's something that I throw in together without thinking too much about it. So that way it would at least won't be so too much graphic on it. And then Sega Genesis, like I say, I fixed the graphic so that it's very crystal clear. Before, when I first time demoed this, it was the graphic, I didn't like it, so I went back and redo it. So their graphic is good, and they're all same size box art, and they're all 3D. So, and then the Nintendo one, let's check out the Super Nintendo one. The Nintendo one is the one that I have to do some changes because they do have different size of box art. American version one is horizontal, and the Japanese one is vertical. So all this is horizontal and this is vertical. But I kind of wondering, see, I try to keep the width the same, but for some reason this is longer, and this, because this one, if you get any longer, it will be look like the this kind, but Nintendo is this way, and this is exact size for the box art. So when I change this way, it automatically change this side by itself. So this is the correct size if you was to physical buy the box art. Now this is the Japanese version, and they tend to be a little bit longer, so it look like it's bigger. But so because if I don't know, if I make this if I make this smaller, then the width of this, it will not be the exact same because if I swing this any smaller, then this will not be the same space between each shutter. So that's why Super Nintendo is hard to do, but at least they're all the same size. It's just it's hard to put a Japanese box in here, but I think it's okay. What do you guys think? I think it's okay. Now they haven't fixed the 6-button issue. They're not planning on doing that because they are working on the new hack. So they wanted to bring retro art in here, so that way the gameplay, most of the game will work. Because right now with this emulator that they came with the Neo Geo hack, it doesn't have the best emulator. So some of the games do not play well, and they also have problem with the the 6-button control issue. So I really do not have any new game. Matter of fact, only Capcom I do. But matter of fact, I will be actually removing games instead of adding game, because we have games that actually people complain that it doesn't work well. So I'm going to give you options so you guys could remove those games. So my box art is different. It's colorful. So if some of you like this, you could continue. If you guys prefer the other one, you could go to Telegram and download their image, which is very clean and very organized. So I recommend, if you just want to play arcade game, that'll be a best route to go about it. And then you could also ask them if they could add extra game that you like to see it on their console. They'll be glad to do it. Just convince them. Just tell them, hey, I see a game that I like, and I know it worked because it worked on Johnny's image. So is it possible for you guys to bring that game over? Because I would like to play that, and they will bring it over. They're easy people to talk to. They are very friendly people. I recommend go to Telegram. They're the one who created the hack. They do it all for free. They do it because for the love of arcade. They enjoy arcade. They love Neo Geo. So that's why they did it. And take time to tell them thank you. And I just want to do a quick video, let you guys know that this is what I'm working on. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit, add more animation, because right now I'm keep on using Mario, and so I want to be more creative, add more different animations. So that's what I'm trying to do. Kind of wrap it up, sharpen it up, make it better. All right. So any suggestion, anything, let me know, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.